Hey, ever get that gut-wrenching silence from her and wonder if you've already lost the game? Well, before you panic text her a 5-page essay or accidentally bump into her at her favorite coffee spot, just stop. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to expose the 3 biggest mistakes every guy makes when she goes quiet. And trust me, you don't want to be this guy. Stick around if you want to learn the brutal truth about why her silence freaks you out more than it should, the top 3 mistakes most men make and how to dodge them like a pro, the secret to flipping her silence into an opportunity for deeper connection. By the end of this video, you'll never feel powerless when she goes radio silent again. Keep watching. Jessica OS here, welcome to the channel. Alrighty, let's dive in. So when she goes quiet, your mind goes into overdrive. Is she mad? Is she testing me? Did I do something stupid? The real question is, how are you handling it? Let's talk about the 3 biggest mistakes that sabotage your chances. Number 1, chasing her silence with desperation. When she stops replying, you start texting more, a lot more. You think, maybe she didn't see my message. Let me follow up with her. Then the follow-up becomes 3 follow-ups. And before you know it, you're spamming her phone like a telemarketer on commission. Your ego and anxiety collide. You feel her pulling away and you panic. Your gut screams, do something now. And what's the quickest solution? Flood her inbox, comment on her socials, and hope she'll notice you. Here's the problem. When you come off as needy, it's like spraying repellent on any spark that she might have had. Needy energy is the opposite of confidence. By bombarding her with texts or calls, you're effectively saying, your silence controls me. Overdoing it only solidifies her decision to keep you at a distance. Suddenly, your entire mood hinges on her response or lack of it. And if she's already pulling back, showering her with messages won't fix anything. As I just said, it might even confirm her reasons for distancing herself. Guys, be honest. How many times have you fought the urge to send that extra text? Type guilty in the comments if you've ever fallen into this trap. No shame. A lot of people actually do this more than you realize. So here's how to avoid it. Number 1, pause and reflect. Before you hit send, ask yourself, if I receive this message, would I find it attractive or desperate? A single moment of self-awareness can actually save you from a barrage of cringe. 2, redirect your focus. So instead of obsessing why she's not responding, I need you to shift your energy to your own life, whatever that looks like. Go to the gym, catch up with friends, dive into a passion project. When you have a fulfilling routine, your mood doesn't hinge on her every text. 3, wait longer to reply. So here's a small hack. If you feel compelled to send her a message right away, just wait it out. Give it a few hours or even a day. This practice will help you regain control of your emotions and show her that you respect her space. So now that you know how to avoid looking like a desperate telemarketer, let's move on to mistake number 2. Because it's not just about what you do, but how you interpret her silence. Mistake number 2. Overcomplicating her silence. Ever find yourself stalking her Instagram at 2 a.m. looking for clues in her stories? Relax. 9 times out of 10, you're spinning wild theories because you can't handle the uncertainty. It's a slippery slope from, why hasn't she replied, to she's obviously out there with some other guy in 0.2 seconds. When she goes quiet, you don't have all the answers, so your brain will try to fill in those gaps, and this can lead to overanalyzing her online activity, checking timestamps, or even quizzing mutual friends for intel. Deep down, you feel disrespected if she's not giving you attention. Instead of calmly assessing the situation, you let your imagination run wild, searching for any sign that she's ignoring you on purpose. And you see, it's a problem because the more you dig, the more you think you found proof of something sinister. In reality, you're just fueling your own insecurities though. And when she senses you're monitoring her every move, asking questions about her private life, etc., she'll see it as controlling or invasive, and it never ends well. Take it from me. So in order to avoid this, you have to do a couple of things. First, respect her space, right? A bit of mystery is normal. She has her own life, her own circles, and you want to accept that. 2, trust until proven otherwise. If you see radio silence, don't just jump to negative conclusions. Often, she might be just busy or needs a mental break. 3, focus on self-improvement. Once again, pour that detective energy into bettering yourself. When you're genuinely busy, you don't have time to obsess over her social media shenanigans. 4, communicate directly. If the silence drags on and you're concerned, address it calmly. Send one thoughtful message, no desperation, no accusations, and let her respond when she's ready. Once you know how to stop overcomplicating her silence, you can approach the situation with more composure. But even if you keep your cool, there's another trap that can destroy all the progress you've made, which is letting your ego take the driver's seat. And trust me, that ego beast is a deadly sabotage machine. I'll get into it shortly, but if this is really hitting home and you're getting real value, do me a solid one, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I've got more raw, unfiltered dating advice lined up just for you. Let's jump into mistake number 3. Acting out of ego. So maybe, just maybe, her silence bruises your ego. So you do what any proud guy might do. You try to one-up her, right? You pretend you're unbothered, post flashy pics with other women, or maybe you ghost her back to prove a point. And I'll admit, sometimes there is a place for that. But at other times, guess what? This ego-driven backlash can be a fast ticket to permanently losing her interest. Men often mistake acting aloof or overly macho as confidence, but real confidence means you don't need to play games to feel validated. When you sense her slipping away, your ego tries to protect you by suggesting, well, beat her at her own game. You think if you hurt her first, then maybe she can't hurt you. In reality, you're just throwing grenades at a bridge that you're still trying to cross. So it's a problem because, 1, it destroys trust. You see, if you're playing emotional chess, she'll sense that you're being manipulative. Trust erodes fast. 2, it sabotages potential reconnection. Even if she's just busy or dealing with personal stuff, your ego stunt will push her away for good. 3, it creates a toxic cycle. Acting out of ego escalates her silent treatment, leading to more ego-driven behavior from both sides, and next thing you know, there's nothing left. I remember I had this client once who would intentionally leave his girl on red for days. And once she found out that he was doing it on purpose just to see if she'll chase him, she cut him off completely. Game over. So I guess before you post or text, ask yourself, am I trying to communicate or am I trying to flex my pride? If she goes silent, calmly acknowledge it. Send a straightforward message if needed. No hidden digs or games. Real confidence doesn't need theatrics. Focus on your life because you want to and not because you're out to prove anything to her. Ego might feel good in the moment, but it rarely leads to lasting connection. So I'm guessing that now you know how your ego can wreak a lot of havoc when she goes quiet. So remember, it's better to be authentic and maintain composure than to front as a tough guy, right? When you handle her silence with calm assurance, you will automatically stand out from the crowd of other guys. So to recap, don't chase with desperation. Don't overcomplicate her silence, and definitely don't let your ego get in the way. When she goes quiet, use that as your cue to stay cool, stay confident, and show her that you can hold your own without endless reassurance. In a world where everyone is yelling for attention, a man who can keep his composure in silence always stands out. If you want more secrets on dealing with the unexpected twists and turns of dating, I'll recommend you check out this video right here. Check it out. I'll see you in the next video. Jessica OS here. Cheers.